Life it was hard in those dreary black coal yards, in the deep and dark mines of Alabama. Men would work all day with their lanterns to lead their way through the deep and dark mines in Alabama. Ben, he worked hard in those mines and those coal yards, just trying to raise enough to have a family, and spent his life in the church, and blessed by God his wife gave birth to a few brawny boys and a couple daughters. Well, from the eyes of a stranger on the outside looking in, it wouldn't seem like they had next to nothing. But what may not be seen aside their life and simple dreams was that good old-fashioned family style of loving. Well, they were so poor that the boys slept on the porch to fight the heavy heat in Alabama. And on a hideaway bed for the winters they'd rest their heads to make the best of what they had in Alabama. And when the youngest was 16, times got worse as it did seem, for the Lord had taken away his mother. And it was hard to understand, so they just left it in the Lord's hands, a choice made because they had no other. From the eyes of a stranger on the outside looking in, it must have seemed like they had next to nothing. But what may not be seen aside their life and simple dreams was that good old-fashioned family style of loving. The years began to pass, and the youngest found at last he'd be the first in his family to go to college. And there he met a girl who meant the whole wide world, and he hoped one day that they'd be joined in marriage. But his time there was cut short by the Vietnam War, calling him away to fight for his country. And waiting in the blood, he read letters filled with love, sent from his favorite girl in Alabama. From the eyes of a stranger on the outside looking in, it must have seemed like they had next to nothing. But what may not be seen aside their life and simple dreams was that good old-fashioned family style of loving. And on his returning home, he was greeted all alone, save for his true love, the author of the letters. They ran out to meet, and the embrace swept her off her feet, and the kiss said they'd always be together. Well, from the eyes of a stranger on the outside looking in, it must have seemed like they had next to nothing. But what may not be seen aside their life and simple dreams was that good old-fashioned family style of loving. Was that good old-fashioned family style